Hello, people. Great to have you again on the show. This is the Banter Bench, and of course, we are here again to give you all the latest in the loving world of sport. My name is Alegbede Jacob Sport, and I have here with me Chukwueze. We'll be doing this together. We told you last time that our moderator, Mr. Bayade Guega, is on national assignment. He's not here with us. Chukwueze, it's nice to have you on the show again.
Yeah, thank you for having me here. It's a privilege doing this with you. Let's banter.
All right, let's talk sport. Let's roll. In the English Premier League this weekend, matches went down, and of course, we saw a lot of shocking results, a lot of incredible performances from different various clubs. Chelsea were 2-0 winners against Farm United. Wolverhampton Wanderers we lost at home to Everton 3 goals to 2. Tottenham Hotspur also lost at home to Bournemouth 1 goal to 0. Manchester United were 3-2 winners against Burnley. Sunderland also won at home against Brentford 2 goals to 1. Leeds United played goalless with Newcastle United. Brighton and Hove Albion also won against Manchester City 2 goals to 1 at the Hamex Stadium. Nottingham Forest also lost at home at the City Ground to West Ham United 3 goals to 0. Liverpool, the match of the day, were winning winners against Arsenal Football Club, but Aston Villa also lost heavily to Crystal Palace at 3 goals to 0. Look Omega, Liverpool, Arsenal. The match of the week.
Yeah, the match of the week. The tough game, a really tough game from both teams. Both teams, we saw them tackling themselves. Unfortunately, Liverpool were able to salvage the maximum 3 points in that one. We saw a beautiful free kick from Slide, brilliant goal. You know, but I just didn't like the way the game was congested. We saw both teams, tackling. It was as if they had no.
We were all lamenting on how
They
both
had
teams
no
approached
plan.
the game.
They had no plan.
No
They
plan
were
at all,
just
no tactics, no
tackling.
plans.
Exactly.
Our eye was just peppering us.
No creativity from Arsenal. It's not starting an attacking midfielder. Instead, they preferred playing three centre back. The likes of Declan, Zubimendi, and Mikel Marino. So, a beautiful result from Liverpool. Savage getting the maximum 3 points now with 9 points. Nice one for them. Yeah.
Of course, that's how things went down in the English Premier League this past weekend. Of course, who could not lie you. I really pepper us for that particular match. Put our gun, that Liverpool, and Arsenal, they don't really do well. No lie. They don't do well for that match. Considering how expectation on them, two teams, we say that they do well, we don't give them vibes. Say they go, give us what we want.
Better joy.
Better joy.
Even better pass.
Exactly.
The one we see against Man U, Arsenal Man U.
I tell you that one, Mama, you should pepper. This one, they don't give us doings at all.
One day, like say Liverpool just struggle, but at least the most important thing, I always talk about, the 3 points.
I tell you,
hopefully,
the most important part of that game was long range effort. That stunning effort from Szoboszlai, an incredible goal from him there. Away from the English Premier League and game that went down this weekend, the transfer window is closed. It's closed yesterday, but for Saudi Arabia, on the 10th of September, I think that is when their own transfer window is going to be closing down.
Saudi
Arabia and I think in Turkey as well, Turkish league as well. Yeah. So we should still be expecting players that wants to move to Turkish league or in the Middle East. We should be expecting players to move to that particular side if they want to. Concerning the transfer window, of course, we saw a lot of drama that went down yesterday in the transfer window. We always expect that, and we envisage it, and that actually pans out yesterday. Chukwueze, of course, the transfer market closed yesterday.
Yeah.
Which one did you? Which of transfer deadline drama did you? Were you interested in?
Definitely Isak. Isak news was heavy. It was what we expected. And some deals that were cancelled. The likes of Gui, other players. But Isak was. We were looking forward to Isak joining Liverpool. Yeah.
All right. Alexander Isak, £125 million club record fee, moving from Newcastle United to Liverpool. I mean, Liverpool are pulling a lot of weight this season. They almost got McGay, the Crystal Palace defender, an incredible defender, a big guy there. They almost got him, but it seems I don't know what actually happened. Maybe Crystal Palace were unable to get a replacement quickly.
Yeah.
I think that's the reason why that deal did not go through, because it is a talk of the moment. talking about Magay situation. And from what I read online, I think he's not happy that the deal did not actually go through. But Liverpool have already told him that don't worry, Omoya, we are coming back again in January to what to pull that deal off. So hopefully by January, Magay can get what's it called get satisfied and by playing for Liverpool Football Club. Of course, from the transfer window as well, we saw some Nigerian players moving from one end to another, especially to the English Premier League. We saw Christian Uche, the boy from Imo, moving from Getafe to Crystal Palace on loan. Chukwueze moving from AC Milan on loan to Fulham. Likewise, Arokodare, that lanky man there, moving from the Belgium league down to to Wolverhampton Wanderers. Two mega Nigerian players moving to the English Premier League.
A beautiful one for them. We're happy, finally watching our players, come into the Premier League. I don't think we have much players, that represent the country in the Premier League. Just really the likes of Iwobi and Basi with Onyeka. But good one for Chukwueze, Crisantos and Tolu. We're happy, we'll be watching them now. Would as well be rooting for teams like Crystal Palace and Wolves and Fulham. Beautiful one for them. Hopefully, I would definitely love to see them at their best and improve from there. Yeah.
All right, we are happy for the boys, the Nigerian boys moving from their various club sides to come to the Premier League, the biggest, the most lucrative, the biggest and the most interesting league, the most competitive league in the world. Talking about the English Premier League, we wish them the best of luck as they continue to ply their trade in the best league in the world. On that note, I will wrap things up concerning the transfer saga and also the games that went down this past weekend. Thank you very much, sport fans. We'll see you again. Yeah, sport fans, welcome back to the show. Of course, the race to qualify for the biggest football event, the biggest football showpiece in the world. The race to qualify for it is heating up seriously, most especially here in Africa. And of course, the Super Eagles of Nigeria will be taking on the Amavubi of Rwanda here in Gospel Akpabio International Stadium in Uyo on Saturday by 5 p.m. Nigerian time. That game will be on. The Super Eagles of Nigeria, Chukwueze, will be taking on the Amavubi of Rwanda here in Uyo. Considering how things are on the log, the Bafana South Africa on top of the log with 13 points. Although we're still expecting CAF and FIFA to sanction them concerning how they bring in a player that was not eligible enough to play the game that he played. Talking about Mokoena. So hopefully the 3 points can be deducted from that particular game. Talking about the Super Eagles of Nigeria, they'll be taking on Amavubi of Rwanda there in Uyo on Saturday. What is your take on that particular game?
Yeah,
it's a do or die affair at the moment.
A big
considering
game,
the sport they find themselves in.
A big game for Nigeria. They found themselves in a very tight corner. All they have to do now is win the rest of their games. The games that are coming up. Likewise the one in South Africa. A very big one for them. I expect them, Eric Chell, to bring out the best in the boys. To start his top men. We've not seen some Nigerian players at their best. The likes of Ademola Lookman still having little issue with Atlanta. Also Victor Osimhen, the season just started. I don't think he had any preseason game, but he has come out on top, in Galatasaray. But a big one for Eric Chell and his boys. Hopefully, I want to believe they would salvage the 3 points against Rwanda. They definitely have to win. They have to come out on top. If not, I just wouldn't think of them losing that particular game. Our World Cup dream would be definitely over. So let's support the boys. Come out on Saturday supporting them, and hopefully, they would come out on top.
All right. Hopefully, the Super Eagles will come out on top. Looking at the confidence of the team, they are fourth on the log, and you know how the Super Eagles always try to give us a lot of tension and depression whenever they are playing. That Super Eagles, no be here be their matter. They always give us unnecessary BP whenever they play. What do you think? And Eric Chell, should do? Which players do you think he should be starting? Which tactics do you think is best, for the team? Say you understand. And how do you think is going? How do you think he should build the confidence into the boys?
First of all, I know Eric Chell is a passionate, should I say passionate? I'm also emotional
Very
manager.
emotional and passionate.
He has to. I think he has to work on his midfield. That department, that particular position, the midfielders, the likes of NDD. We haven't really seen the best, from NDD. Leaving that defensive midfield. He hasn't been giving his best. But I think he has to work on his midfield. We have talented midfielders, the likes of Iwobi, Santos as well can fill in that shoe. We have Rafael Onyedika, we have Onyeka as well. I think the midfield has to be, his focus. If the midfield is good, definitely the striking position, we have no problem, at that position. Osimhen is always there to bank in goals. Our wingers are top notch. Chukwueze, Ademola Lookman. We also have Simeon at that view. Our defense, fair enough. Olaino, Basi, Ekong, the left back as well. The keeper as well, the keeping position. We have good keepers, Nwabali, Bali and Onyeka. I just think he has to, come up with a formidable formation that would suit the players and make them comfortable. The zeal to express themselves is very important. It's very paramount.
Okay.
So I think Eric Chell has to, I just feel he has to focus on that midfield. The midfield was poor. Their last game, the game they drew against was Zimbabwe.
Yeah.
It was very poor. So strengthening your midfield would definitely give your team the balance they need.
All right, thank you very much for that, Chukwuemeka. Talking about Ademola Lookman, the present African Footballer of the Year, is having some issues with his club side. Coming to the team now, do you think he should? He's always starting. He's a starter in the national team. Do you think he should be getting his how was it go? He should be starting in the team anymore?
Yeah, definitely now. Definitely, we don't get any other talented player wey dey like Lookman for that way. So definitely, Lookman has to start in his position.
You think his
I know he
confidence? You
hasn't.
think his confidence is intact? You think
Yeah,
he's ready to start for?
I know
the
he
team? Considering what he's passing?
hasn't been playing for Atlanta. He hasn't even partaked in any game this season. But I think starting Lookman would at least give the opposition a little bit of fear. I think that's the word to use, fear. So I think Lookman definitely has to start at that position. Then get your top nine Victor Osimhen, then probably Chukwueze. Or if you want them to bench Lookman, you could play Simeon there. So and you can also play Lookman at Osimhen's back.
And Moses Simon is doing a great job for his new club, Paris FC presently. He's scoring, he's giving assists.
So Lookman has to start. He has to start.
You right?
Yeah. Even if he's not going to be playing from the right hand side, or right or left hand side, you could play him as a supporting striker to Victor Osimhen. Lookman, his presence in that team means a lot, to the boys. Yeah.
All right, looking at the defense line, at least there is still the edge on the side of the guy from Fulham, Basi. But talking of Ekong, I mean,
Ekong is not. Would you say he's old? Ekong is just 33
Yeah,
or 32.
he's 30s. I mean,
That's where you get the best out of a defender.
you think?
Yeah,
Considering how the last game turned out, it was racked, by opponent.
Well, definitely they got carried away. But Ekong, I think building up to that particular goal, indeed, was the problem.
Well, we've not been getting the best of Wilfred Ndidi as well.
Yeah,
I'm not saying that the
position.
center defense. We still need to work for the final defense as well. Considering the age that is not on the side of Ekong.
If Ekong is not going to start, we have other defenders. We have Ajayi as well there, and this guy in Portugal.
Well, I think Emishimi and Ajayi is injured, but I know we have Eric Chell. That is where he comes in. They need to work more. Look for a better player that can hand Ekong. You understand? Unuachu Junior of Remo Stars. I'm just saying, all these boys.
Unuachu Junior was in the last concluded. He did defend.
He did his job well. I'm just saying he did his job well. So to me, I believe the Super Eagles of Nigeria and and their management needs to do the needful in that particular game. We have a lot to do concerning the World Cup, concerning the games that are coming. We are playing back-to-back game, one against Rwanda there in Akwa Ibom, and later on, a few days from then, we'll be taking on South Africa there in their country. A rundown of how the group is. The Bafana now South Africa leads the lead log with 13 points from 6 matches, having won four games. The draw one and lost one. Rwanda is currently second with 8 points, in 2 wins, 2 draws, and 2 losses. Benin Republic is in third with 8 points, having won 2 matches and draw 2 and they lost 2 with goal difference of 1. Nigeria is in fourth with 7 points. Super Eagles of Nigeria are in fourth position with 7 points after winning just a match. They drew 4 and lost 1. Lesotho is 50 with 6 points, having also won a match. They drew 3 and lost 2. While Zimbabwe are rock bottom with 4 points, failing to win a match. They drew 4 and lost 2. It is important to inform Nigerians, that only the group winner will get automatic ticket to the World Cup final to be hosted in 2026 by USA, Canada, and Mexico. The group runners up will have a chance to compete in the playoff in an inter-conference battle. With this information, it looks as if the Super Eagles of Nigeria, hopefully, they get the first spot. But it looks so difficult, very difficult task to achieve. But if they are not able, they have to settle for the second spot, and they will have to play what was it called? A playoff, and we just have to do it in a very tough way and in a difficult way. If that is how it's going to turn out for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. But hopefully they can turn things around in the 2 games they want to play here in Africa. Hopefully they can turn things around. The Super Eagles of Nigeria taking on the Amavubi of Rwanda there in Akwa Ibom on Saturday by 5 p.m. Nigerian time. Let us give them a massive support, and we hope that they are going to do us proud. My name is Alegbede Jacob at Jacob Sports. Chukwueze, it's nice having you on the show again.
Nice talking sport with you.
All right, thank you very much, Chukwueze, my guy. Thank you so much. We'll do this again. Until then, continue doing that sport. You know how to do best.
Subscribe, like,
comment. Like and comment on TikTok, on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook. Just follow us. We'll continue to serve you the best on the show. It is the Banter Bench. Bye bye, guys.